Red Dragon Entertainment, what is up? Akasan here.
Hey, it's Terry.
Is it cold in here?
No.
You're good?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We freaked the fuck out there with Kingdom. That shit was legit. Some scary stuff, man. I ain't never seen something like that in a while. Not really comparable to anything. I mean,
no, not
there's
even
references. We make references to Walking Dead,
yeah,
Game of Thrones, just to help us down the line, but
yeah.
It's good, man. I think it really combines the best parts of many different things, like the zombie horror film, like the Hong Kong movies. Like,
you know what scares me about this? If a zombie apocalypse were to happen, I wonder if I will be quick enough to recognize what's happening. You know, like.
I've often wondered that myself.
We see these people,
yeah.
You know, that's what I've been training for. Like, we see these fucking people, and it's like, you're so in awe, and like, we have this human moment to like, what's going on? You know? It's like, get the fuck out of there!
Right. Nah, I feel like we wouldn't realize what's going on until it's too late. Like, things have already collapsed, and I think that's one of the things of like, this is kind of interesting because I would like to see what would happen in like a feudal era.
Yes.
We've seen many other different stories being told, but I am kind of curious what would they do, because people don't depend on technology, word of mouth, so communication gets spread. By the time it comes, it might just be too late at this point. You know, the Crown Prince is going to get answers, but he's going right into that shit. What the fuck is he going to find, you know? And then even after he gets the information, what are you going to do? Go back to the royal town and be like, yo, you know, then they're going to have this whole thing about, you know, winter is coming type bullshit. Like, like, even if you roll back there and try to talk to that dude that loves chopping motherfuckers' heads off, he ain't going to listen to him until it's too late.
He even knows. I wonder how kept that secret is that the emperor is not dead and that he's turned. Like,
nah, he knows. He knows for sure.
Okay, all right. Like
I said before, like we were talking about before, like we're talking about the old way and the new way, and they're doing the old way. They're doing whatever they can to keep that shit locked. Yeah. So that dude, he's a ride or die motherfucker. He's a good lieutenant.
Okay, I thought maybe he was just a good lieutenant. I'm thinking like maybe he's just so blind loyal.
Nah, man, like you could see it in his face when he talked to the Crown Prince. He was just like, "What are you talking about? A monster?"
Yeah.
No. Like he was one of those dudes that probably snuck that dude away like that.
And the shot of they caught the guy with boots on, or he had shoes on. You're not supposed to have shoes in the house, not in Korea too, right? Like in those homes.
Maybe for generals though, like maybe for squad, you gotta run quickly. You know?
All right. Okay.
Maybe those are special shoes.
Yeah, because it just creates that sense of urgency. Like, why are your shoes still on? You know, like
maybe you might be right about that as well.
You know, that's.
I mean, if you sneaking around and all that shit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good point too, about taking shoes off and what have you not. I will say the other thing I really liked about the way they set the sense of feeling is the fact that just a subtle movement of the Crown Prince covering his nose when his father first showed up made you realize, oh, it probably fucking smells like terrible.
Yeah.
Like, because we can't sense that, but I'm glad they actually showed it. It illustrated it very well. Just him like, oh, like that's the first thing. He heard something, he smelled something, then he saw something. I thought that was really cleverly done, so. Yeah.
Real quick, do you know what the dominant religion is in Korea? At least maybe at that time? It's not Shinto, is it?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, because I know that's what it is here, because I kept thinking Oni during that shot.
Right, nah, so that's a little hard to get, because I would like to sometimes have some of that, like some of those references, like, oh, they probably thought it was a Shinigami or something like that, but nah. I mean, he did think it was a monster, so.
Yeah, I just wonder what are the monsters in Korea. You know, in the West we have our monsters.
Right.
You know, so.
I don't know. But to answer your question about the zombie thing, a few years ago, I almost sort of fell for it a bit. Like somebody sent me a Facebook message, or it was like in the middle of the night. He's like, dude, look, what the fuck is this? And like, I clicked on it, and it went to a web page, and it was like CNN breaking news. And they showed a really blurry photo of a zombie in Africa and shit.
Okay.
And like, it was just so quick.
Yeah.
To see, and I even checked on CNN, and it said CNN.com and all that. So I'm just like for a quick second, I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Like, so I Googled. I was like, zombie Africa, and nothing came up. So and I'm like,
even worse. This is like 10, 12 years ago. Like, back when you can have porn on YouTube. There was a fucking video of like some kind of Eastern European chopper, like they were speaking Russian or something. They weren't Russian in particular, but like it was some kind of, you know, Eastern European language, and it was like it was a flare footage, so it was like infrared of a dude running on a bridge and like tearing up another dude.
Oh, I think I kind of vaguely remember.
Yeah, it was just sweeping. I remember watching that plenty of times. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. I've seen one where a guy is jumping the bridge. While it's opening up, and he jumps it and he makes it and shit. But yeah, so you were like, "Oh shit, what is this?"
Yeah, it was back in the day. Like man, New York.
To answer your question though, if this shit happened today, the way news travels, just nobody would believe it anymore.
Yeah.
Like nobody would believe it unless there was like definitive proof from all around the world. Yeah, you can make a hoax. And shit, that'd be about it. The only way people would do it is once it's spread to different countries.
Yeah.
And finally, the CDC would come out and be like, yo, like, because I'll take you back to when the earthquake happened, 3/11, which is coming up real soon, the anniversary, is like nobody, like, the radiation was so bad out here, but nobody was saying shit. And the French embassy was the first people to be like, fuck it, you guys need to leave. And that's where everybody started to panic. But then all the other countries were like, not saying anything. French people were the only people that got the advisory to leave Japan.
Yeah.
And so people started lining up at the airport and shit.
I wonder when the Americans knew, because that was a choice they gave, like, for the folks that live on the base.
So that's exactly
people actually stayed. Like people didn't believe stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So that's exactly what happened. It was like we were all waiting for the U.S. for that shit to happen.
Yeah.
And finally, the U.S. put something out like a week later, and they were just like, if you want to leave, you can leave, like that.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
So then once that happened, all my all my classmates left Tokyo.
Yeah.
And went to Osaka.
Yeah.
But I remember behind the scenes, my friend's father worked at in the science military area, and they got word that all the boats, Ronald Reagan and all that other,
they went out to sea.
They were already there.
Okay.
And then they all just started backing up and shit.
Yeah.
Like they all were and then so they were basically saying that some shit might go down.
Yeah, because they got detectors. They got radiation.
I got a call like 4 a.m. in the morning and shit from one of my classmates, and he was like, "Look, I got this information from my boy, whose father, blah blah blah," and he was just like, we're all leaving tonight, like, and they got on their motorcycle and fucking went to Osaka. It was some crazy shit, dude. Like everybody just bounced.
But the timeline, like if these were zombies, that's it, man.
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. So there you go. So that's what will happen. Yeah. If you ever see me disappear one day, you know the apocalypse has come. It has come. All right, full reaction on Patreon. Make sure you check it out. Support the channel, or else the zombie's gonna get ya. All right, so there's the body. Yeah. Wow, you might be on. Like, look, the blood. Wait a second.
They're doing some Bushmaster type shit.
You want to play yard with the yachty boy? You might be onto something. It's they reanimated his ass.
It's a special.
They put blood and pearls in his mouth. Okay. You might be onto something.
It could be that they wanted him to live so bad that they invoked some shit.
Oh, this is it?
여기 잠깐 계십시오.
Well, they made it out because they boarded the place.
Right. No, bro! What are you fucking doing, man?
They assigned the Crown Prince their worst.
I mean, to be fair, somebody probably should have put a fucking sign on there, but...
Oh, did they put the bodies underneath?
Oh, shit. Whoa. Man, I wonder where they shot a lot of this, because this is awesome. Awesome cinematography.
모두 생사초 그 풀 때문입니다.
The resurrection plan. Oh,
환양도
right.
지혜론도
So that's
그
what he
풀이
found.
모든 것을 그리 만들었다. 의원님께서 말씀하셨습니다.
So what
So
happened?
you were right about that, yeah. That, we saw the plant in the title.
지혜로운 사람들이 죽은 것이.
They weren't dead?
Oh, he used the bamboo dude. Alright.
God. They should have got a sign.
Right?
But clearly, he was coming back, so they weren't done. Man, this dude ran. Better tell somebody something.
Damn, this dude is crazy.
Yo!
이자들은 여기 있으면 안 됩니다. 어서 가둬야 합니다.
못 들어가느냐? 저놈을 잡아라!
Like, don't arrest me, nigga. I'm trying to save your ass. Wow.
He knows how to scrap.
당장 잡아!
Yeah, wow.
That's
That's
what.
this guy's a real one.
Yeah, oh my god, Aladdin, alright.
He's a real one over here.
Right?
Oh, this is so chaotic.
Nah, but it makes sense because... okay. It makes it. Nobody knows what the fuck. They just see some motherfucker burning dead bodies.
I know, but it's like,
Yeah.
이제
damn.
곧 깨어납니다.
I don't know if they're gonna wake up though. He says they will.
아니 죽은 자가 깨어나다니요.
아닙니다. 모든 게 사실입니다. 해가 지기 전에 가서 더 큰 괴사를 막아야 합니다.
Oh.
난 지혜로운 갈 테니.
So they only activate at night.
진리를 확인하거라. 아니죠.
When the, yeah.
Okay, that is so bad
진리를
though.
확인하거라. 전하의 뜻이 담긴 비만기입니다.
Really hurt, man.
Look at his face.
Right.
He is scared.
Oh shit. Oh shit!
That's all.
What?
내가 단지 운이 좋다였느냐? 아니,
I hope you had some lessons, boy. Because
Yeah,
she's about to go
이
down.
왕제의 핏줄로
he better be able to fight because he don't look like he can fight.
단죄할 것이다.
Ah shit! Here we go. World
그는
star.
사람을 죽일 수 없습니다.
Shit.
I guess he's.
Whoa! I guess he got some skills. Ah! He's like.
He took off the hat.
The hat is off. The hat is off. Why are you fighting like Rey from Star Wars and shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude. Yield.
장을 세자로 턴할 줄 알지 그랬어.
Uh-oh.
Someone's there.
Oh!
What the fuck? There's a body in there.
Okay, so so there's the king. Oh, I mean in the bed, right? What the fuck is
Well,
that?
I don't know. Is that the king? I think so. 'Cause that might be what.
Right, he looks young though. I thought he was gonna be old as fuck. Right, so that's what. So they gave him all this shit
두려워하지 말게.
to keep him alive, or
3년 전
Because it's
그때
not that they need him to stay alive.
they just need him alive for a while.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they fucking resurrected his ass.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Political shit. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god. No, that was a flashback?
Oh, so that was a flashback. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. And so they chained his ass up, and here we go. He wakes up again. It's nighttime.
Because in some nations, if she gave birth to a legitimate son, she would,
Whoa! Strong as fuck. Heh, dope.
she would be in power until the boy comes of age.
You better start cutting them legs off, heads off, anything, man. They're gonna just jump, all of them. Like fucking Thriller.
Damn, it's moving.
저기 저것 좀
Try lifting that up. What?
Oh my god.
어서.
Me?
I quit. What's crazy is they fucking jump in this show.
아 그냥 그좀 겁 많아가지고.
Yeah!
That's crazy.
Ew, it sounds gross.
아이 나봐요. 내 마누라.
No.
내 마누라께. 도성 엄마. 임자.
It's not your wife.
이거 도성 엄마. 임자. 임자.
Gotcha. Alright. Now, upon seeing that magistrate, he's garbage though.
Yeah, some of these people just need to be like, wow.
Look at that. He's leaving. There we go. They run. Oh. Oh
Ah.
shit. He broke the chain.
This motherfucker. They still at this box. And he probably still has, oh!
There it goes. Got him.
Yeah, that's the old dude. Alright, boy, now you've seen it. Now it's you got, what?
They got him.
Wait, what?
He's changing.
Already?
I guess.
I thought he was gonna try to say one more. Fuck you, nigga. Peace out. You ain't shit.
You better. Why you still in the hole?
Nah, he's gonna try and blame him. Oh no, is he just running?
He's out because he's smart. He got survival instinct.
He like, what's this? My paycheck is gone. No.
Good, you got a real sword now.
Right. Nah, he needs
This
to.
ain't worth it. This ain't worth it.
Right. Nah, he. Oh shit.
Look at
Damn.
What up, nigga? I'm back.
that. Yes.
What?
He gonna lock the door. He locked that fucking door. Yep. Oh my god.
Nice. Where were those skills earlier? What's up? Ah!
What the hell's going on?
Ah, that place is done.
Is that the magistrate?
Yeah, that was the magistrate. Yeah, that's why it didn't take so long. It's beautiful though. That's some Game of Thrones type music right there. Dun 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 dun. Alright. So there you go. That was the next episode right there. Damn.
Yeah.
You got your answer there. That's exactly what happened, what you said. You're the one that I think said it.
Yeah.
That they put some shit in him to keep him alive. All that just to, but it's kind of, it makes sense, and I'm glad we kind of got that answer early on.
Yeah. Instead of like
10 episodes later, because you already called it.
Yeah.
And they kind of gave it away in the title sequence and shit with the resurrection flower. I mean, or whatever the flower was they put on him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the reanimated flower for now.
Okay. All right.
And then the No, but why are they they're calling it the resurrection flower to neutralize the zombie flower, right?
Well, that's what she's looking for. She's looking for the cure.
Right.
Some kind of
the resurrection flower for the maybe, but so now I got it. The original dude, the old physician, he used the resurrection flower.
Mm-hmm.
And so she needs it again to try to what do you call that?
Reverse
engineer a cure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way I'm taking it.
Yeah.
She's looking for that so she can try to reverse engineer, somehow make a cure. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
All that just so the queen, as we kind of assumed, the queen's in it. The queen's in it. The we just call him General Dude is in it.
Yeah, the Lord something.
Right, but he's part of
Lord Commander.
Right, the Lord Commander is part of it because his whole family, like they've been saying, it's a whole new regime, or they're trying to continue. Clan. Yeah, regime and his clan versus the scholars and the crown prince. That's what's going on. So we have a few. That's the actual real story going on.
Yeah.
And the whole zombie thing is just a side notion of it.
The only problem now is Crown Prince knows what the issue is. What's going on with his father? His father's dead.
Right.
Now what his dilemma is: how do I get home and let people know that this is what happened, and claim the power that is technically rightfully mine, along with neutralizing a zombie threat that could just kill all of us.
True.
If we don't.
And that too. Yeah, where does the story go from here? Because they're about a day away, maybe about a day away.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can imagine is like the next episode is just going to be them fucking surviving the night. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
They gotta survive the night, and they gotta survive the night, and then they gotta head on out after that. So hopefully they'll all team up, but then where does the story go from that point?
Yeah.
Secondly, I'm still wondering if that's the case. Like, how come that boy didn't turn then?
It was he kept them in the box. He kept them in the box that was tied up in rope, so he knew what was going on. I'm sure. That's why he locked himself in the study. He kept them in the box on the way back. To the side.
And then when they opened it up,
and then the dude took the kid.
It was daytime.
And then daytime, cut him up, fed him to the people, and spread unknowingly. There's a lot of like maltreatment, but it is what that's the situation.
Well, that makes sense. That's why the boy didn't turn, because
At the end of the day, he would have been cool in the.
But I don't think the old man knew.
Okay.
I don't think the old man knew, because then if that was the case, like that's why he was still trying to figure out what the fuck happened. What did he do wrong or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess. And then and so then that's why they chained the emperor down now, because that dude was just getting up and walking around and shit. So I'm assuming, I think again for dramatic purposes, they had the emperor just walking around slow, because everybody else is fucking agile as fuck.
Yeah,
they just get up like Michael Jackson and shit and just start chasing after dudes. Like,
and then another thing is, like, I can see if they had only to deal with one zombie, his group, the Kingsguard group, could have easily taken him away. You know what I mean? Handled him. And then maybe they decided to keep him in chains.
That's probably what happened. They just tied his ass down.
Essentially, you got to keep his mouth away from biting him.
Subdued his ass. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's fucking crazy.
Okay.
At first, I was like, wait, are they trying to let this one last for years? Okay, no, just till the baby.
No, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just to. And then secondly, I think because it's kind of similar to like Homanchi, in Vietnam, like you can go see his body and shit. Like they embalmed him, and you can see his body. There's actually a museum, and you'll actually see his body, like in bed, just looking at you and shit.
Oh, okay. Crazy. I know they do that in
Mexico and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that one dude that...
It's crazy, they do it.
That teenager, right? He wanted to be embalmed, and so they show him in his natural, like, G-like position with sunglasses on. Like, that shit's crazy, man. Man, okay. I guess that's it. Till the next episode. Full reaction on Patreon. We'll talk to you then. Peace.